Okay, listen, so as we all probably suspected would happen, more allegations have just been made against ImAllexx following the massive expose that just dropped on him. This one isn't being taken nearly as well. I'd say probably because of the lack of evidence provided, as well as her relation to the Slazo situation, which is a huge critique of this whole document, but we'll get to that in a bit. To give you all a basic rundown, the document is a page and a half detailing toxic behaviors in which he had offhandedly threatened to unalive himself, to shut down conversations, gaslit her, tearing her down mentally, and constantly made himself out to be a victim. She talked about how the Slazo situation was the final straw for her, and that's what convinced her to break it off. A major detail is that in a fit of rage while recording a video, she says that he slammed on the table, broke a mic, and then went to grab her when she tried to leave. In my opinion, it's a fine document. Like, there's no proof particularly, so just take this whole thing with a grain of salt, or take it as you will, whatever you want to do. But Twitter did not like this post at all, dude. Gonna preface this by saying this doesn't mean it's my opinion, I'm just reading what Twitter said. Anyways, didn't the two of you collaborate on accusing Slazo? To be frank, your experience and trauma is valid in regard to Alex, and do not let the other comments discourage that. As for the Slazo allegations, while yes, it may have been 4 to 5 years ago, failing to really address and take accountability for the things you've done then is wild. You helped spread those Slazo allegations. Don't try to slink out of that. You heard a rumor, did zero vetting, and went with it. Take some accountability for what happened. You co-signed that false story. Innocent people don't stay silent for this long. That is in reference to her tweet from 2019, I assume during the Slazo situation, where she says the same thing. Slazo deserves the biggest overdue apology. Bandwagoner. Bro literally glazed Alex 4 years ago when you were trying to cancel Slazo. You were one of the scumbags that falsely accused Slazo back in the day, and you didn't apologize when proven wrong. Can't believe a word that you say. Public apology for Slazo also, or are you just saving your own skin? There are a couple of people being supportive, so I figure I'll share those too. When I saw Alice's statement, my mind went to you, and I wondered if he had always been like this. I'm sorry to the both of you. Thank you for posting this. I'm incredibly sorry this happened to you, sending so much love. I am so serious when I say that's about it for the supportive responses. I'm sure there's more, but what I'm trying to say is that the overwhelming majority of them is talking about the hypocrisy of the Slazo situation. I don't think this document, or at least the paragraph about Slazo, should have been included, because obviously she's in the wrong there, and is being called out for it. Kind of diminishes the rest of your doc too, in my opinion. Anyways, what are your guys' thoughts on this? Do you think it's a good thing she spoke up about this, or do you think she's a bandwagoner? Anyways, be sure to have your notifications on, because I have a ton of videos being pumped out right now covering this whole situation to make sure you guys are all up to date. Anyways, I'll link my Discord server down below where I also send live updates. Anyways, I'm out. Thank you to channel members Enemy Girl 19, Lucian, Phoenix Ace, and AUE. Become a channel member today for early access to videos and exclusive VODs.